So I'm up early this morning, as I do daily, and I was just thinking to myself, remember you were taught to like the smart grown-ups growing up, and they'd tell you things like, as long as you love what you do, or you at least enjoy what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. And I just got to thinking to myself, have I even had that opportunity yet? I've done a lot of things, like job market wise, and my first job was the military. I went into the Navy, probably one of the most difficult jobs I've ever had, but definitely the most rewarding job I've ever had. Like, it got to a point where waking up, going to work, getting done what I had to get done had a purpose at a point. So it didn't feel like I was just waking up, going to work. It felt like I was serving a mission. It felt like I had a purpose. And that wasn't every day. Let me not lie. Like, I got a lot of people that's going to watch this that I've served in the military with, and they know we had a lot of days where it felt pointless. It was like, why are we here? But we had some days where it felt rewarding. Like, I did my due diligence today, and it does feel rewarding. Just that. It doesn't feel like work. You wake up the next day with a sense of satisfaction. You can wake up the next day early and go for your morning jog or morning walk, or go sip your coffee and tea, and you feel like, yeah, I deserve this. I deserve this peace today. So I think it's true. Like, if you find something you love, you never work a day in your life. And that should be the goal. And we should be teaching our kids that. We should be teaching other people's kids that, or just our, siblings, younger cousins, whoever looked up to us in some type of way. We should be teaching them that. We shouldn't be teaching them, because they pushed it so much when I was young. Go be a doctor, go be a lawyer, go join the service. Because they knew that was like a guaranteed money bag. But did you ever think, do my son, specifically back then, do my son want to put his life on the line just for money? So don't push your kids in the military. They can go if they want. Don't push it. Do my son want to be a doctor? Do my daughter want to be a nurse or a doctor? Or do my son and daughter want to be a electrician? Like, do they enjoy stuff like that? You should find out what your kid love. You can see what your kid is. Like, you can see if your kid like building. See how much they play with Legos. You can see if your kid love video games, and not just for the fun of it. We all love the fun of it when we're young, but you should see how much detail your son or daughter put into Pokemon cards. Like, you should see stuff like that. You can help your kid find their career based off the junk they love, instead of being like us and we end up in a profession 4 years, 8 years in debt from college, and we don't even love what we do. We just did it because we heard it make a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? That's like being a IT, but you hate computers just because you know it makes a lot of money. Like, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Yeah, you making a lot of money. Now, you probably happy on the weekend when you go off, but the 5 days through the week, you miserable. Or you tolerating, Think about it. If you in a field with people who love it, the way they come off gonna be way different than you. I've experienced that. So, yeah, I just say choose wisely, man. That way you wake up with a purpose. You wake up with, if not a smile on your face, you wake up with a glow. You got this sense of peace, like, coming from yourself, this aura of peace. So yeah, man, wake up with a purpose. Find out what makes you want to wake up in the morning, no matter what that thing is. I stay in my studio. So if it's music, do your music. Grind hard. Go hard. If it's YouTubing, YouTube hard. Think of video ideas. Wake up early. Do what you got to do. If it's just being with your kids, dog, wake up and be the best mother and father you can be. If it's just working on cars, wake up and work on your car early. Clean your car early. You know what I'm saying? Start the day early. I advocate waking up early. I'm not really one to sleep in. Don't sleep in. It ain't enough hours in the day to keep sleeping. 24 hours ain't enough. I need more. But God ain't blessed us with more. And we sleep 8 of those if you follow the guidelines of how you supposed to sleep. And you really supposed to get 9 hours of sleep. Because you're supposed to go through 3 REM cycles, 3 hours apiece. Or REM sleep, I call it. And most of us don't. Most of us are sleep deprived. That's a big problem in America. A lot of us are sleep deprived. A lot of us are dehydrated. A lot of us are overstressed. Once you find that job, that purpose, that thing that you love, that stress go out the window. It ain't no such thing no more. At least not from your workplace. So you got to find that purpose. You got to find that thing in life that drives you, that pushes you, where you want to be, how you want to be, and when. Then that's when you start winning. It ain't about what's in your bank account. It ain't about what assets you own in this world, because you own nothing in this world, and they prove it to you over and over again. Everything you get has a tax. So even when you pay for it, it's not yours. It can be taken away. So find something you love that can't be taken away. Once you learn how to meditate and things like that, you start loving just the air you breathe. And the time the air you breathe get taken away, you know you served your purpose.